Hi, this is Alex from Groovy Entertainment. Today we got another book to read for you. Today's book is The Little Man of Disneyland from 1955. So let's get started. Patrick Begorra woke up one bright morning feeling very fine. He fixed himself a bit of breakfast and set out for his morning chore. When he came to the doorway of his snug small house, at the root of an old orange tree, Patrick stretched his arm and swelled his chest for a breath of fresh morning air. Then he lit his pipe, but the pipe almost fell out of his mouth, and his arm froze straight out in the air. So shocked was he at the sight he saw there was people in his orange grove, big people, strutting around as if they owned the place. Well, Patrick Begorra was not the last of the little people left in all of movie land. For nothing, he had courage. Did Patrick Begorra? So he stepped right up to these big people to find out what this was all about. At first, they wouldn't even look at him, but Patrick took care of that. He stepped down hard right on the foot of one. Ouch, cried Donald Duck. I have been stung. Must be bees around here. He looked down. Then, what's this? He cried. Who's in the war are you? Who are you yourself? Is the proper question, said Patrick Begorra. Right back. This is my house. After all, had been these many years. And what may I ask are you doing here? Acting as if you own the place. Went out so much as a by your wait, by your leave from Patrick Begorra, which is me. Who are we? Cried Donald Duck. Don't you go to the movies? Don't you watch TV? Don't you read books or newspapers? Don't you know Goofy, Pluto? Don't you know Donald Duck? No, said Patrick, and he blew a smoke right in Donald's face. My name is Mickey Mouse, sir, said one of the other big people, stooping down to hold out his hand. So this is your home here, Mr. Begorra. That is it, said Patrick Begorra, and I like a little peace and quiet. I'll think you all to leave at once. Well, said Mickey, I'm afraid we can't do that. You see, we are going to start building here soon. Going to move all these old trees. Move these trees? Start building here? Cried Patrick Begorra, jumping up and down in a purple rage. Oh, no, you don't. Not while I'm around. And what can you do to stop us, little fellow? Asked Donald Duck with a chuckle, leaning on his shovel in a cocky way. I'll show you, said Patrick with a snap of his finger, and down in a heap went Donald Duck, for his shovel handle had splintered just like that. What happened? Cried Donald, picking himself up. Let that be a lesson to you, said Patrick Begorra. Oh, don't mind him, said Goofy. Let's start digging up these trees. And what is what is you have planned to build here? Some sort of a school, perhaps? Asked Patrick. No, a wonderful place called Disneyland, said Mickey, with all sort of marvel-ish things for fun. A rocket trip to the moon for one, and a wonderful Wild West stagecoach ride, and a magic private ship that can really fly, and a trip to the mine of the seven doors. Rocket ship, flying private ships? You must be out of your head, my boy, said Patrick Begorra. There are no such things. Come along and see. We'll show you the plans. They are back at the studio, said Mickey Mouse. Before we knew what he was about, Patrick Begorra found himself walking along with Mickey and the rest, but he stopped short when they opened a door into a strange looking bubble of glass. Oh, no, you don't, he cried in alarm. I'll not go in there. What is it anyway? It's a helicopter, a kind of airplane. Come along for the ride, said Mickey. When he saw all the rest of them piled in, Patrick Begorra went too. Soon, with a roar and a rush of blades, up went the helicopter, straight up in the air, and the ground dropped away below. My, but you shouldn't have. What, my, but you should have heard Patrick yell. Then he never dreamed of such a thing, but soon he was so busy watching the sights as they flew over automobiles and city lights, and cities and towering brown hills that he had no time to be scared. Then down they swooped to the studio, and soon Patrick found himself deep in Disneyland plans, the like of which he had never seen. There were a row of pretty little shops, windy rivers, an overhead railroad train, so many wonderful things to see that Patrick's head was spinning. And this is what we are planning to build when you root up my orange trees, he asked. Yes, said Mickey. That's our plan. Then go ahead, lad, if you can, said Patrick Begorra. The place is yours. There's just one thing I ask. May I build a wee, snug little house and live there quietly after you're finished this Disneyland? Fine, said Mickey. We'll build you the house. How about one of those? No, lad, no, said Patrick Begorra. I like a place out of sight, hidden away, so to speak. All right, said Mickey, just as you say. So they so they shook hands on it. The bargain was made. They all flew back to Disneyland site, and next morning the work began. Every day Patrick came out to watch, and with every day that passed it seemed the picture changed. One day the railroad station went up the entrance to Disneyland. Then almost in the blink of an eye, Main Street was taking shape. Soon it was time for the last tree to come out, the one with Patrick home at its roots. Sorry, Pat, said Mickey. It got to go, but we'll find you a good new place. Don't bother, said Patrick. I'll pick one myself, but he would not say where his new home was. He trounced out his household goods in his wee wheelbarrow, and all day he sat in the barrow shade. And at night, when everyone had gone home, Patrick wheeled his wheelbarrow through the shadow of Disneyland to secret spots he picked for his home. So when you visit Disneyland, keep your eyes open wide. Maybe you'll see a wee man in green smoking a small cray pipe. Maybe you'll follow him when he goes home and you'll find out where he lives. If you do, you'll be the only one in the world who will find Patrick Bagora home. So that was Little Man of Disneyland from 1955. If you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and have a groovy day. We have another video coming out real soon.